All right, let's delve into the stories now with Charles Fakraha, IBrandTV senior analyst. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you on the show. Let's shoot straight to the stories. The available energy in Nigeria, Cameroon, Egypt, and other African countries is quite expensive, according to this February 2023 report of the International Gas Union. They're not just saying that it is expensive, they're also saying that it is unreliable and also polluting. And this is in partnership with Hawilti Limited. And they're pointing out that Nigeria and other nations on the continent are energy poor despite the presence of abundant gas in Africa. What does this raise? What concerns does this raise to you?
Yes, well, we have already said that our energy structure, in terms of the energy we consume, how we generate the energy, first of all, I mean, you have said it's polluting. The way and manner we generate this energy is polluting. At the same time, we can say Nigeria, we also have this energy poverty. Despite the fact that it is polluting, at the same time, it's not even affordable. So one, we generate this energy to destroy the environment, and you are supposed to use energy for economic transformation. At the same time, we cannot even do that. It's not even reliable. Looking at the electricity, power grid failure almost all the time. Then you can talk about the fossil fuel that we are using. When we burn, we pollute, we destroy the environment. We also cause a lot of health damages to our people. You have talked to the people in Niger Delta, they will tell you all the fish they have in the water, most of them have died because of the oil pollution. And that is one of our mainstays in terms of our energy. So this transition is necessary. The country is blessed with so much gas. And it shows that we are not utilizing that opportunity. The technology is all over the place. Even in terms of fossil fuel, that is the refining of crude. So one of the byproducts is gas, which can be used for this transition. Yes, we still do not have that technology. So make use of that gas. Instead, what happens? We use that gas to pollute the environment. And of course, the oil majors that are supposed to make use of this gas, this gas flaring, makes it power our energy issues. We prefer to pay fine. So it's both a policy issue at the same time a commitment from the government. For us to achieve this energy transition, we can't just start from we are doing fossil fuel and just move on straight to green energy. It has to be a transition, and that is the only transition we can start for now, because that is still a much more cleaner energy source when you compare to fossil fuel. However, the gas is also gotten from coal. Then we can refine the process and begin to make use of gas to power our energy needs.
Well, let's tie these next two stories together, talking about the total amount of currency in circulation in the country dropping from 3.29 trillion naira as of the end of October 2022 to 1.38 trillion naira as of the end of January 2023. And that's, of course, as a result of the Naira redesign policy of the CBN. And figures are showing that this represents a drop of 1.9 trillion naira in the 3-month period. And I'm going to be tying that with the next story, talking about traders defying the order by the CBN that the old Naira note should cease to be legal tender. But they are going ahead now to receive the old Naira note for goods and services at a premium. Let's tie those two stories together. One, is it good news, especially looking at the fact that one of the objectives of the CBN for the Naira redesign policy was to reduce the amount of money in circulation? And then two, now that these traders are defying the odds and getting or receiving this old Naira note, what does it portend for this the effectiveness of the policy?
One, confusion, like confusion. Yes, the Naira design has achieved its first objective by reducing the amount of currency, in circulation. Too much cash outside the banking system. The CBN has been able to curb that, and of course, we saw a reduction in terms of kidnapping and all that, taking use of cash and all that. Yes. Then again, there is confusion. You can see there is a deadline, there is a directive. Also recall, there is also a Supreme Court hearing on this matter. So you can see that there is a little bit of uncertainty and confusion. Those traders accepting the old naira note, when they say they are obeying, or their state governor saying, you can still accept this naira note. And you are even seeing some state governors saying, if you do business in my state, and you don't call the old naira note, we will close it down. So there is a little bit of confusion. But as we speak, I will tell you authoritatively that, especially in Lagos, most people now have stopped collecting the old naira notes. That is speaking from the Lagos environment and moving around in Lagos. But I believe that, yes, we have some achievement in terms of the naira redesign, but I think we did not achieve everything that we are supposed to have achieved from this policy.
Yeah, but what does this mean, especially for this policy? Now they have said that it has been reduced, the money circulation has reduced. But with the fact that these old naira notes are now finding their ways back into circulation, one would even wonder where the old naira notes are coming from, because one of the moves or one of the achievements was that they were able to, according to them, mop up the old naira notes. So where are these people who are trading with the old naira notes getting them from?
No, it's obvious that everything was not booked up. And so because of this confusion now, that's why we are seeing more of these naira notes, old ones, coming out again. Because there is a CBN pronouncement on it. And of course, some of these governors, so like I said, it's a little bit of confusion and uncertainty. And we put this squarely on the part of the government, because the government should have told the line of the Supreme Court, because that is the apex court of the land. Even if they are not in agreement with the Supreme Court, they are not giving the judgment, they just say, hold on, we are going to take a decision on the 3rd of March. So I believe the government and CBN should have respected the Supreme Court hearing and just be patient, so that there will be no more confusion. Like you have said, some traders are accepting, some are not accepting. So it's just a bit of confusion and uncertainty. It is not good for economy.
And as it is now, it doesn't look like there will be any consequences for defying the directive of the Supreme Court.
Well, let's see how that will come out, because the Supreme Court, like we have been told, is not just a court for laws, but also a court for policy. And they have said, hold on, both parties, whether it's the CBN, whether it's the federal government, or the state government and the other Nigerians, just hold on, we are going to give a hearing or maybe a judgment on the 3rd of March. I am expecting that all the parties involved will have just respected the Supreme Court pronouncement and wait and see what their final judgment will be, for us not to encourage chaos and anarchy.
All right. Well, the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, and mobile network operators, MNOs, have said that there were no network outages during the presidential and National Assembly elections that took place over the weekend. And this is according to the Vice Chairman of the NCC, Professor Garuba Dambata, who said that there were no network problems across the country, and that because no such report was brought to their attention. And of course, they're restating their commitment to the provision of seamless services to the subscribers during and after the elections. So what would you have to say about this, especially considering the fact that they are saying that there were no network interruptions or failures during the elections?
Yes, I will agree with the NCC for this. There was no network failure before, during, and after the presidential and National Assembly elections. Those of us who were on the field, who were still communicating, sending text messages, doing WhatsApp, social media. So there was no disruption. Communication was still seamless. However, there are places where, when the election was going on, after election, to upload whatever results that have been counted, the INEC officials will tell you no signal, no this. And people were even giving them their own network and all that.
Especially on the Beavers machine.
Hello?
I said especially for the Beavers machine.
from BVAS machine. So it goes to show that there was no network failure. Probably, maybe it was machine issues in terms of the BVAS, but I could confirm authoritatively that it was not a network failure. If people could give them their own hotspot and say, okay, use and upload, and yet they have refused to upload. So it is left for INEC technicians and the INEC to explain when they were not getting their own network. As far as the average Nigerians are concerned, before, during, and after the election, there was no network issue. Communication was seamless.
But you'd recall that the NCC gave out a toll-free line, the 622, for complaints during, before, during, and after the elections, especially for election-related matters. And some of the people who we spoke with who said they tried using or calling that particular line, it was to no avail. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, some people, yes, I also confirm that, some people also confirm. But what we are saying is, I could talk to several persons, even in my remote village, where I come from, and ask them how elections were going on. We could still do video calls and see what was going on there. Yeah, so there was no issue. There was no issue in terms of communicating. Yes, some people said they called those numbers and the numbers were not forthcoming. I agree with you, because just like customer service, there are certain times you call them, you ring and nobody will answer. Then that is only when you have a case that yes, you have a network problem. But in this particular, before, during, and after the election, we did not have any network issue. So,
okay.
The NCC had to put those numbers in case there was a genuine case of network failure in terms of uploading or whatever. But for what I could see before, during, and after, there was no issue of network failure.
Perhaps it's something to be sustained, especially as we look forward to the March 11th governorship and state houses of assembly elections, and also working on the effectiveness of the toll-free line that they gave out. Thank you so much, Charles Fakroha, for your thoughts on the show this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having me on your program.
All right, have a great day. Charles Fakroha there, IBrandTV senior analyst. Now, after the break, the market capitalization increased by 207 billion naira to 30.14 trillion naira from 29.9 trillion naira recorded last week. And that is 149.7 million of shares valued at 1.5 billion naira, trading in 3,186 deals. Details after this break. Stay with us.